to let you understand, if your life is going to mean anything on the earth, God must be able to supply a kind of power for you to remain in your pursuit and never be discouraged. Everyone that has ever profited from God has been given the staying power. Nobody has come to the fulfillment of their calling that have not remained for so long. Many of you began the pursuit after 2 years. You are tired. You started singing after 1 month. You said, I don't know how this thing. You were praying after 2 months. You are tired. Men have been in this thing for the past 30 years. Some have been in it for 40 years, some 50 years, and they are still there. What keep men remaining? What keep men? The Bible speaks about a man named prophet Simon, right? And prophetess Anne, right? That these people remain praying continually for the consolation of Israel. They never knew when Jesus would be born. In fact, the Bible said they just knew by the Spirit that there was supposed to be a revival that is supposed to come to Jerusalem, and it was their work, a lot and portion, for them to remain consistently praying until Jesus is born. So if Jesus delayed for the next 50 years, they will keep on praying for 50 years. If Jesus delayed for 100 years, they will keep on praying for 100. Not because they want to pray, they saw something in the Spirit which compelled them to remain. But they don't remain by their own power. There was a power given unto them to remain. And the Bible says, even when it looks as though their life was over, malaria came, they could not die. Cancer came, they could not die. Hepatitis came, they could not die. In fact, HIV may come, they may not die. There are some HIV that come by a spiritual impactation. I know people that never slept with nobody, yet again they are diagnosed with sicknesses that are actually transfused by blood. How did that happen? A time will come when part of the attack of demonic spirit, it will make you look like anything that they will. But in the days when the enemy threw his best, there is a power God give men to remain. So these men, the Bible said, they pray to die, but they could not die. Why? Because until they see the Christ, until they see him face to face, they will never go. And that is to let you understand there is something you can see in the Spirit that will make you remain. There is something that you can come to a realization that can make you remain. In fact, there is an encounter you will have that backsliding can never be an option. Like never. It's true. It's either God or not, or nothing. But if you have not seen the thing that men saw that made them remain, you can never remain. Your only escape route is to turn it to a prayer. Oh God, give me the grace to remain. Oh God, give me the staying power. What do you do when everything in life seems to fail? What do you do when disappointment becloud you? What do you do when men call you a failure? What do you do when everything around you has crumbled? What do you do? These are the moment and time where men give up totally on God. But it takes only those that have received a grace to stay for them to remain. How can people be in jail and they still believe there is liberty? How can men be in prison and yet again they are prophesying? Why am I dreaming inside prison? You are dreaming because there is something about your reality that is beckoned upon in the bondage that you are in now. You may be going through certain things right now, but I want to let you understand the reason why you are still in the midst of it and yet again you don't feel the flame, or you feel the flame and you cannot jump out, is because it's what is referred to as the staying power. And that staying power will bring you to a point of stature in God. There were men that, I'm telling you the sincere truth, the reason why you see them manifesting today is because of the pain they went through. Imagine they give up in the midst of the pain. Would they ever become anything? Never. So how did they remain in the pain? You just felt small pain, now you have left. How come did they remain in the pain? Stay in power. Oh king, we are not going to bow. If you like, throw us into the fire, we will remain. If we die, we die. If we remain, we remain. If God deliver us, so be. If he doesn't, what do you think will make men say things like that? Stay in power. When Job was confronted with a situation, what do you think made Job remain? Stay in power, stay in grace. But when such things happen to men, what next is growth in the Spirit, stature in the Spirit, elevation in the Spirit. See, I come to let you understand, every spiritual growth is upon the bedrock of a warfare, and sometimes you may not be able to overcome the warfare. God will give you the grace to remain through the warfare. So like a priest, you will wrestle, and like a priest, you will prevail. And sometimes you don't know how long the wrestling will remain, but it will linger for a while.